Good morning, Ms. Baker. My name is Officer Davis. I'll be conducting your naturalization interview today.
Yes, that is me. Good morning.
How are you today? Is traffic okay coming over?
Yes, traffic was fine. Thank you. I am okay, maybe a little nervous.
Understandable. Try to relax. As long as you answer truthfully, you'll be fine. Before we begin the interview, I need to place you under oath. Could you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. First, I need to see your identification. Please provide your permanent resident card, your current passport, any expired passports you used to enter the U.S., and your driver's license or state ID.
Yes, officer, I have them here.
Thank you. Okay, Emma Baker. Born in November 15th, 1958. Citizen of Canada. Lawful permanent resident. Since September 10th, 2018. Everything appears to be in order. Ms. Baker, today we will review your application for naturalization, Form N-400, to confirm the information is accurate and up to date. We will also test your knowledge of U.S. history and government. Do you have any questions before we start?
No, officer, I think I understand the process.
All right, let's begin with Part 2 of your application, Information about you. Please state your current full legal name.
Emma Baker, Emmabaker.
Is that the name on your birth certificate and passport?
Yes.
Have you used any other names since birth? Nicknames, aliases, different spellings?
No, just Emma Baker.
Your date of birth is November 15th, 1958?
Yes, correct.
And you were born in Vancouver, Canada?
Yes, correct.
And you are currently a citizen of Canada?
Yes, I am.
You became a lawful permanent resident on September 10th, 2018?
Yes, almost 7 years ago.
And you received your green card based on family? Specifically through your U.S. citizen daughter's petition?
Yes, through my daughter. She is a U.S. citizen.
Okay. And you're applying for naturalization based on having been an LPR for at least 5 years?
Yes, correct.
Let's confirm your current home address.
Yes. 123 Maple Street, Fresno, California, 9374.
How long have you lived there?
For 4 years, since July 2021.
And where did you live before that for the past 5 years total?
Before that, I lived at 456 Oak Avenue, Fresno, California, 93705.
Okay. And your mailing address is the same as your home address?
Yes, the same.
Now, your employment history for the past 5 years. Your application states you are retired.
Yes, that is correct. I am retired.
And when did you retire, Ms. Baker?
I retired in 2015 before I moved to the U.S.
Okay, good. Now, time outside the United States. How many days have you spent outside the U.S. in the past 5 years?
As far as I can remember, it was about 2 months.
Your application says 60 days from one trip.
Yes, I believe that is correct. Just one trip.
Let's review that trip. You listed a trip to Canada from December 1st, 2023 to January 30th, 2024. About 60 days. Purpose?
Visiting my sister for her 70th birthday.
All right. So one trip in the last 5 years. Less than 3 months?
Yes, correct.
No single trip lasting 6 months or more since you became a lawful permanent resident or LPR?
No, never. Only this one visit.
Okay, that meets the continuous residence requirements. Let's talk about your marital history. Are you currently married?
Yes, I am. I have been married to my husband, Robert, for 45 years.
Have you ever been married before?
No, just once, to Robert.
And do you have any children?
Yes, I have one daughter, Sarah, who petitioned for me.
Okay, now we move to additional information about you. This section contains many yes or no questions. Please listen carefully. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No, never.
Ever registered to vote or voted in any U.S. election?
No.
Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes?
No, I always file my taxes on time. My daughter helps me.
Have you ever failed to file a required tax return since becoming an LPR?
No, always filed on time.
Your answer is NA, as you are female, for the selective service.
Yes, that is correct.
This is correct, as selective service registration is for males.
Thank you for your help clarifying that issue.
You're welcome. Let's continue with Part 9. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with the Communist Party?
No, never.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any other totalitarian party or a terrorist organization?
No.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any other organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world?
No, I never did that.
Your answer here is no.
Yes, that is correct.
Ms. Baker, think carefully. Were you ever part of any group, even something seemingly minor, perhaps a community club or a church group, especially back in Canada before you retired?
Well, when I lived in Vancouver before I retired, I was part of a local knitting club.
Tell me more about this local knitting club. Was membership voluntary or required?
We met once a week at the community center. It was completely voluntary.
Did this club have any political affiliations or agendas?
No, not at all. We just knitted and chatted. No politics. Just a social group for people who enjoyed knitting.
Did you hold any office or leadership position in this club?
No, never. I was just a regular member.
Did you pay dues?
Yes, we paid a small yearly fee to cover the cost of the meeting room.
Did you have an ID card for it?
No, no ID card, just a roster of members.
Did your membership continue after you moved to the U.S.?
No, it was only while I lived in Vancouver.
Okay, Ms. Baker, thank you for being forthcoming about this knitting club.
You're welcome, officer.
Based on what you've described, that it was a voluntary social club, non-political, you held no position, and your participation was limited to its social activities.
Yes, that is correct.
This is what we consider non-meaningful association. It doesn't contradict your no answer to the question about other organizations when fully disclosed and explained like this. I am adding a clarification about this knitting club to your record, explaining its nature and your limited non-ideological involvement. This resolves the potential uncertainty or ambiguity. It's always better to mention such things if unsure. Honesty is crucial.
Thank you, officer. I wasn't sure if it was important. I'm glad I mentioned it, and it is okay.
Let's proceed. Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force?
No, definitely not.
Have you ever persecuted anyone based on race or religion?
No, never.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by law enforcement?
No, never arrested or detained. I did get one speeding ticket about 5 years ago here in Fresno. I paid the fine right away.
Okay, a single minor traffic ticket, like speeding where you paid the fine, is generally not an issue. Thank you for mentioning it. Have you ever been charged, convicted, or imprisoned for any crime?
No, never.
Have you ever lied to a U.S. official for an immigration benefit?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I am. I'm very willing.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes, officer.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
Now, for this question, if the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes, I am.
Thank you, Ms. Baker. That completes the review of your N-400 application.
You're welcome, officer.
I have added notes clarifying the knitting club you mentioned. Now we will proceed with the civics test. As you are 67 years old and have been a permanent resident for over 15 years, you are exempt from the English reading and writing tests. I will ask you up to 10 questions from the official list of 100. You need to answer 6 questions correctly to pass. Ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Question 1. Who was the first president?
George Washington.
Correct. Question 2. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress?
The Senate and House of Representatives.
That's correct. Question 3. Why does the flag have 50 stars?
Because there are 50 states.
Correct. Question 4. Name one branch or part of the government.
Congress.
That's right. Question 5. Where is the Statue of Liberty?
New York. Harbor.
Exactly correct. Question 6. What is the capital of your state?
Sacramento.
Perfect. That's 6 correct answers. You've passed the civics test.
Oh, thank you so much, officer.
Ms. Baker, I have reviewed your entire application, your documents, and your test results. Based on this review, I am pleased to recommend that your application for naturalization be approved.
This is a dream come true for me.
You're welcome. This is a recommendation for approval. Your case will undergo a final quality check, and then USCIS will send you a notice for your oath ceremony. This notice will tell you the date, time, and location where you will take the oath of allegiance and receive your certificate of naturalization, officially becoming a U.S. citizen. Make sure that we always have your correct mailing address. Congratulations, Ms. Baker.
Yes, I will. Thank you again for everything.
Please remember to bring your green card to the oath ceremony as it will be collected. Congratulations on passing.
Thank you, Officer Davis.